Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Madame de Boucher, distinguished fellow council. My experience comes from manufacturing sector. And while working in management accounting, I studied on the Society of Management Accountants program. This training, in fact, helped me to grow my business, to be successful, and it allowed me to retire, and I'm proud to say at age 51. I have served on several boards and as late appointee to committees of council. Namely, I was on the Audit Committee, Economic Development, and Chair of the Library Board. What do I want to do to improve your lives? Well, it's very simple for me to answer that question, ladies and gentlemen. You're just saying it all every day. Taxes are too high. And I promise to you that with my accounting and business experience, I will diligently work on curbing waste, relocating tax dollars, and show my peers where in that budget we can, and what we can do with taxes and services. And I don't mean increasing taxes or cutting services. And you know, it's not only you people that are speaking really loud. The Community Action Group that consists mainly of business people in our community have telling our city council for many years now, your taxes are too high. They're saying your budgets are too fat. And they're saying that our family incomes are too low at an average of $53,000 a year. That's two people working, ladies and gentlemen. I'm listening to them because you people are saying the same thing. You're saying lower the taxes. You're saying we need to diversify the job industry for better paying jobs. You're saying stop the nonsense grades. You're saying stop those golden handshakes, the illegal closed door meeting. You're saying stop the reasons to call the integrity commissioner. You're simply saying to us, people, do your job. Now, on the issue last night, everybody I'm sure have heard, regrettably, some candidates emotionally take exception to what other people may be saying. It was between Glenn Grant and myself, and really only he and I know exactly what transpired. A candidate brings forth what people are saying, and the incumbent's job is to tell you what they've accomplished. And that's fine, and that's what we do. I know Glenn Grant, a member of council, was out of line. Personally, he owes me and the senior residents an apology. And if he doesn't apologize, ladies and gentlemen, I would ask Glenn Grant to volunteer having his name struck from that ballot coming up October 12th. There's no room on your city council. There's no room on your next city council for people like Glenn Grant of his age to have a childish tantrum. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. I guess I should have worn my frock jacket tonight, but I didn't. I left it at home. No, I've lived in Cornwall all my life. Grew up around King George Park. It was known as a pretty rough area at that time. And my dad was a member of the. I worked at Domtar Fine Papers, and you know, one thing that's good about working around King George Park, you learn how to play ball. And I ended up working at Domtar for 40 years because they hired me because I was a ball player. They didn't look for any other accomplishments that I had. But it taught me a lot. I'm happy I worked. Domtar gave me 5 or 6 careers in that plant. I was there. I was part of the labor movement for 25 years. Part of that 25 years, I was 10 years as president of Local 338 up there. That's the tradesman union and the pump paper production unit. During those years as union president, the CLC and the OFL, they have wonderful training. They have courses to teach you about health and safety, how to talk in front of people like Toastmasters, etc. That training has helped me move on to a career in health and safety in our plant. Then I went on to be an HR coordinator at Domtar, and they paid for everything. If you put in the hours, they paid for it. So all those years of training helped me when I ran for city council, and people recognized the efforts I put in this city, extracurricular activities, 13 years with the United Way, coaching boys hockey, girls softball, girls basketball, et cetera, et cetera. The involvement in your community, people recognize you and they know the qualities of the person. people ask me, why are you running again for council? They want to know. Well, you know, I look at the accomplishments we've had over the last 10 years since I was on council, and this city has been transformed. And I'm proud that I was part of the decision-making for that. You know, we look at the Benson Center. The Benson Center is something that we realized that we needed when I first got on council, and it took us 8 years. And we were fortunate that we had funding from the federal and provincial government, a third. And we built a beautiful place that we didn't cut back on anything. It's a pride of our community. We look at our economic development. Our economic development has built our business park, expanded it. It's such a powerful place, and it's growing. It's growing more and more all the time. And I listen to negative comments, and it really upsets me. I got a whole bunch of other areas that I want to talk about, and if you want to talk afterwards, how this community is moving forward. So please, listen to the positive messages. When people say they're going to do something, ask them how they're going to do it, not what they're going to do. Thank you.